It's Holiday O Rama, everyone, and boy, do we have a lot of festive fun in store for you today. We chat with our own Kristin Howard about the best and worst Christmas music, so stay tuned for some hot takes. Also, we test our knowledge with music trivia and discuss the best holiday movie soundtracks. But there's so much more to Holiday O Rama than that. We have holiday party experts, bros, Bostonians, and more ghosts than we can count. Oh, and we have a Christmas song. Trust me, you don't want to miss that. All that and more coming up on a special holiday episode of Health is Real. Come on in, stay a while. Andrew Stinson here alongside Zach Watson. The name of the podcast is Health is Real from Franklin County Public Health. Zach, how are you doing today?
Andrew, one might say I'm holly, jolly even.
Holly and jolly.
Because it's Holiday O Rama. Andrew, it's the Holiday O Rama episode. Yes, that's right. Snow is in the air. It's not. But, you know, that holiday festivity is around. We are recording this right in the thick of the holiday season. Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Festivus.
All the heavy hitters.
Others.
Yeah.
New Year's, I guess.
So
that's
many
your
holidays.
thing. Yeah, no, so that's what this is about, is just having a good time. We hope that you, the listener, are having a great time as well, enjoying your holiday season, and we hope it's a happy and safe one.
Absolutely. And you know what, Zach? I think we better be on our best behavior today.
Why is that, Andrew?
Well, because the boss is here.
Bruce Springsteen?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce, no. Unfortunately, you know, I'd love to have Bruce come on, but our boss, Kristin Howard, Director of Communications and Public Affairs here at Franklin County Public Health. Yes, she is here.
How did I not see you there?
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
We want to talk about holiday music. It's one of the most important, really, themes of the whole holiday season is the music. And I think we've got some opinions here to share. Zach, you look confused. Did you know where you know where you are right now?
No.
Okay.
I'm going through, I am holiday concussed.
Well, let me just start off, you know.
Andrew, why are you a shimmering, beautiful dolphin?
And, you know, if I had a nickel for every time someone called me that, I'd have one nickel. So, you know, we're recording this a little bit before the holiday season. I want to know, when is it okay to start listening to Christmas music? People have thoughts on this. Kristin, what do you think?
Distinguished guest.
I mean, there are Christmas songs that I listen to year round. I don't think I think there are certain songs that are they transcend the holiday season. Do they mention Christmas? Absolutely. Do I still listen to them? Absolutely. So yeah, I don't really feel like there's ever a time where it's too early. I think there are songs that they're good every day of the year.
Interesting. See, I like to make sure that Thanksgiving gets its due. Like, I feel like we oftentimes skip over Thanksgiving and go right to Christmas. And it's not just with music. It's like with everything that they sell in stores and everything. You know, it's the theme. You know, it's Christmas season, and it's like, wait a minute, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, right? We gotta show some love for Thanksgiving. Zach, what about you? When do you start listening to Christmas music?
Well, you know, it's funny because my answer is very similar to yours, but I feel a very different way about it because in my household, we don't listen to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. I've been told that it's because, you know, within the span of time between, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas Christmas music can get old. You've been listening to it for a month straight, sort of thing. Unlike you though, it's like, yes, Thanksgiving should have its sort of due, I guess, but to me, it's just gorge yourself day. And so I sit there and to me, it's almost a marker of, if you get through this day of gorging yourself and being forced to be around extended family who ask you weird questions, therefore you deserve to go watch, you know, Muppet Christmas Carol within like a couple of weeks. That's your reward for going through what you've been through. You know, it's almost like getting the Purple Heart medal after war or something.
It's close to that.
Yeah, it's close. I have not won a Purple Heart medal, but I would probably say that it is comparable to watching Muppet Christmas Carol.
So guys, I'm gonna start us out on a controversial take. I feel like if Thanksgiving really needed its due, it would have better Thanksgiving music. I mean, I think
shots fired.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's the holidays' fault for not having better songs. If they had anything catchy like Christmas, we would certainly give it its opportunity. But
it does to your point, and I think I'm just gonna say it. I feel like the nation is behind my whole thing, where Thanksgiving feels like that way station on the highway, where it's like, okay, you gotta literally like get through this toll booth or whatever, and then once you get through the toll booth, it's Christmas Town, baby. That's what it feels
like a chore. Like you just have to get through it.
Kinda. I was never
I'm by myself on this one.
Who was excited? Okay, when you're growing up, it's different. You have school off, you get a break, so you're excited a little bit about Thanksgiving. But even then, you're just like, man, can't wait for the whole big shebang here in about a month. A holiday, New Year break, and everything.
Well, and as a child of divorce, sorry to bring down the mood, but one of the benefits of that was I had multiple Christmas celebrations because I had so many families to celebrate with. So I think maybe that's some nostalgia. I think that's why.
A lot of presents.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get it. I completely agree.
Okay, so then favorite Christmas songs. What's your go-to? Zach, what do you like? What do you listen to?
I have 2 Christmas playlists on my streaming services. One is your traditional, like your classics and everything. You play like all the different versions of the classics, and then I have one called Misfit Toys, which is untraditional Christmas songs like funk. Your 1970s funk artist wanted to do a Christmas hit, and then it just sort of faded into obscurity kind of thing. Or songs that you can't like play in an office setting, and people are like, this is Christmas music, that sort of thing. My go-to is, though, one classic and one modern. I would say, Nat King Cole's Christmas album, and I have both of these on vinyl, by the way, so I play them at the holidays. But Nat King Cole's Christmas album, classic, really good. Need I say more? It's Nat, just legendary. But the modern one that I have, because he put this out a year or two ago, but it's Rob Thomas's. Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 put out a Christmas album. He released a song. Check it out, listeners, and you too, when you get the chance. He put out a song a couple years ago called "Christmas in a Small Town," and I was just delighted because you could tell that he was swinging for the fences of like, I want this to be a Christmas classic. Like sometimes you just know when it's like, wow, he's really putting it out there. He wants this to be played at Christmas in a small town.
It seems like a lot of artists come out with Christmas music, don't they?
They do. Yeah, I check every year for artists who put to add to my playlist. My playlist is always growing based off of who's releasing new Christmas stuff.
Now, Kristin, I know you're a big Swiftie.
Yes, I am.
The biggest Swiftie that I know, anyways.
You don't bring her up every time you can in every meeting, every day.
I don't believe Taylor Swift has a Christmas album. Is that right?
No, you are incorrect, Andrew. She does have a Christmas album. She shortly, like right after her debut, she did put out a Christmas album. Please don't tell her I said this. It's not very good.
Wow. Okay.
I'm telling her.
In her defense, she was like 16 and she covered Wham's Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart.
I want to talk about that.
And it's just, I
want to talk about that.
It's hard to really compete with that one, but it's not my favorite. However, I will say a few years ago, she did release just a single for Christmas called Christmas Tree Farm. Magical. It's so good.
I think that's on my list. I think that's on my Christmas playlist, actually. I enjoyed it too. I'm not even a big Taylor Swift guy, but, I enjoy that one tue. I have to give her flowers, or in this case, her pine needles.
Yes. So that would be among my
pine
favorites.
Cones? Are the pine cones the flower? I'm going to give her pine cones. She can hold the cones more easily than the needles. That's just nicer.
I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're not botany experts here on the podcast today.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I think I like more like the classic ones, like Oh Holy Night. I just like Jingle Bells. I guess I'm kind of a simpleton on those. I do like some of the new. Well, they're classics for a reason. They've stood the test of time.
Are you a trad husband, but for Christmas music?
Not entirely sure what that means.
Okay,
but it doesn't sound great. Kristin, what are some of your favorite Christmas songs?
Well, thank you for asking because I have a very long list.
She's got a list.
So my most favorite, I would say it's classic, but in a very non-traditional way. In the late 70s, John Denver and the Muppets put out a Christmas album.
Lovely.
And Kermit the Frog sings a song called The Christmas Wish, and it is the most wonderful Christmas song I've ever heard. The whole album is magical, and like it was just a staple of my childhood on vinyl. So I'm probably going to bring that up a lot because there's a lot of references. One of my year-round Christmas songs that I really like is an Irish song called, what is it called?
Christmas in New York. Fairy Tale of New York. My bad. Whoops.
It is controversial. There's some language in it that you would not attribute to a typical holiday song, but it is so beautiful, and it really does sort of transcend the holiday season.
Well, did you see a couple? This has been since this is probably a decade ago now. I guess to say it like it was 2 years ago, it was about a decade. But I think his name's Shane. I forget what his last name was. But
McGowan.
Yeah, Shane McGowan put out a Twitter tweet back in the old days about how when he wrote that song, he goes like, these are two people who are not good people. Like they are not meant to be put up on a pedestal, idols in any way. They are two very flawed, implied to be very bad people who, of course, use some not great slang terminology and stuff like that. But he did, he always encouraged discussion about it, and he's passed away now, but they did a wonderful rendition of the song at his funeral a couple years back.
It was the most beautiful funeral experience I've ever witnessed. That guy from the movie Once, and I can't remember the name of his band. Glenn Hansard is his name. He sort of led everyone, and everyone was dancing, and it was beautiful. It's such an amazing song.
Very good.
And then I'm sad to say this, though, that I did not know this song prior, but during the pandemic, the Hamilton cast did a virtual sort of Christmas celebration fundraiser. I'll come back for our Broadway episode, and then I'll have a lot more to say about Hamilton. But so
I guess we're going to have a Broadway episode.
That's news. That's news to me.
That'll be on our goals for next year.
Okay.
So each cast member sang a song via Zoom, and Renee Goldsberry, who played Angelica in the original cast of Hamilton, sang this Dolly Parton song called Hard Candy Christmas. And it is, again, like such a beautiful, wonderful song, a little bit sad. Something fun about me, sad songs make me happy, so I do tend to like gravitate towards the sadder Christmas songs, but it's really, really lovely. So listen to that one this morning too, in preparation for our conversation today.
Love it. Love it. Sad Christmas songs. Zach, are you for, against? How do you feel about sad Christmas songs?
I don't have a lot of sad Christmas songs on my playlist that I can think of. There are the more festive types. I mean, one of the more pensive ones that I've added in the last 7 to 8 years was Casey Musgraves with Leon Bridges. I think it's called Present Without a Bow. I believe that one's like not like super holly jolly, but I think it's a very pretty song. But yeah, I mostly trend towards the holliest and jolliest of the tracks. I would say one that I didn't include. I mean, we're talking about the Muppets Christmas Carol, just all of it. I mean, I guess Marley and Marley is not a sad song. Do you remember Marley and Marley? We can't sing it without copyright infringement, I'm afraid, but it's so good. You need to watch the movie. You have kids. What are you doing?
I know. I need to watch Muppet Christmas Carol. A song that could be a positive or a negative, depending on your perspective, is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's a fun song, unless, of course, you are grandma.
It's a harrowing tale.
It's a harrowing grandma. Yes. So what about least favorite Christmas songs? Or maybe like a song that gives you a little bit of a cringe?
I want to take it back to, I know you said Kristin, but Kristin did answer this. I'm taking control.
Okay.
I don't think I told you what my song was, though.
But you referenced something. You referenced Wham. What's that song called?
Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart.
Yeah, which the original is a product of the 80s. I feel like it has not aged well. I love George Michael is fantastic. Careless Whisper, come on, so great. But not a fan of that. I knew that Taylor Swift did Last Christmas because it played at one of my jobs that I worked at a mall. I will not say where. But I worked at a mall and they had a Christmas rotation and Taylor's version played. And I'm just like, I actually kind of was like, well, I still don't like this song, but at least it's a welcome departure from the original one. So I'm not saying maybe I wouldn't say, I guess it's the worst, but it's one of my least favorites. And then just because I'm already talking, I will also include like Little Drummer Boy. If you look in the pantheon of Christmas songs that have covers, Little Drummer Boy has like it's a song that's so not with it, or it's just not it, that it doesn't have good covers, except it has one. And it's Bob Seger. Like weirdly, Bob.
Oh, of course, Bob Seger can do anything he wants.
Yeah, Bob Seger. Like it's a song I don't like. I'm not even a Bob Seger guy, but like that song's actually pretty good when done by Bob Seger. So those are my two answers. Kristin, I'll let you answer.
So I'm going to like contradict myself by saying that usually sad songs are like my favorite, but there's a song called "The Christmas Shoes" about a little boy who like asks someone for money in line to buy shoes because his mom is dying. And then they made like a Hallmark movie about it. It is literally, I mean, it's so cheesy. And obviously it's very sad, but it's so bad. It's such a bad song. And we at my house and in my family have cringed about it for years. But I think Rob Lowe was in the made-for-TV movie about it.
What?
Yeah, he was the guy that gave the kid money to buy the shoes. I do have another question. I have some like controversial takes on holiday songs.
Okay, let's bring on the controversy. That's right.
So in this age of sort of Me Too and all of that, I realized that a song that I do really enjoy, one of the old classics, "Baby It's Cold Outside," it's had some rough times, and I'm just wondering what you guys, from a man's perspective, what are your thoughts on that? And I do know Kelly Clarkson and I think John Legend redid the song to make it more consent focused, which I think is kind of silly. But just wanted to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I guess just in general, like the idea of changing the song to make it more, I don't care for that. Like if you don't like it, that's fine, and you don't want to sing it or listen to it, like okay, that's fine. If you do, I don't mind that either. But trying to like change the work of art to something that you would rather listen to, I'm not, because sometimes you'll hear that with like gendered names, like they'll change the he to a she depending on who's singing. Like just sing the song.
Just
as
leave
it is.
it be.
Yeah. What about you, Zach?
I felt this way when this first started coming up again, about like, feels like this has been 7 to 10 years ago when this started becoming like a thing to talk about. It's just a song to me that's incredibly mid. You know, like it's on my Christmas playlist done by a couple of artists who I think do it well-ish. But even then, like when it's playing, I'm just kind of like, this is Christmas music. It's playing. I'm driving. I'm working while listening to Christmas music. It's a song that, like, if I cared more about it, I'd have an opinion on it. But I acknowledge that people feel whatever way about it they do. To me, it's kind of like, almost like Wham. Like the Wham song to a degree, where it's just sort of a product of its time. And even when you change up the lyrical content, it doesn't, it's not like all-time Christmas classic for me. I mean,
I think of the scene from Elf where that song.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's what it brings up definitely to me. Well, yeah, I guess I'm not being fair to it. It is a Christmas classic to some degree, but of the collection of classics, I'm sitting there, I'm like, it doesn't really. Not your favorite. The scene in Elf is great, but for the action that's going along with it, though, that's their whole meet cute and everything. So I get it.
And when Jimmy Fallon hosted SNL a few years ago, and when I say a few, it could have been 10, it could have been 2, I don't really know. Yeah. But they did like a parody of it, he and Cecily Strong, that was also really cute, and just sort of like it's the morning after, and he's trying to get her to like leave, and she's like lingering and wants to stay for breakfast, and it's like it is really sweet and cute. But I thought it was kind of
turned it on its head.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good sort of take on that. And then I also am curious, talking about Wham and songs from the 80s. Another one that I think has gotten a lot of hate that I very much love is the "Do They Know It's Christmas" and the controversial Bono line, like, "Tonight, thank God it's them instead of you."
I don't think I'm familiar with that song.
Oh my gosh, it's Band-Aid, I think. It's all the 80s artists. George Michael, I think it's probably Wham in general, but George Michael's the only one identifiable. But yeah, Bono has a real controversial line. And they're talking about people starving and not having water and snow in Africa, he says, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you. And people get real mad about it.
Well, that does, I mean, the way you've described it, I can see why people would be upset about that.
Yeah, it's catchy. I do remember the Bono line that you're talking about. I've never had that feeling or whatever. Bono is Bono, and don't get angry at him. I guess
I will not tolerate any Bono slander.
Okay, yeah, I'm not mad at him.
A pro Bono.
A pro Bono
podcast.
We're pro Bono, pro bono.
Okay, one more controversial take. So, Mariah Carey, I think, is sort of like the undisputed queen of Christmas, and I'm just wondering, do we think Kelly Clarkson is giving her a run for her money?
I don't think so. Not that I don't respect Kelly and what Kelly does, but I just think that Mariah very cleverly sort of took that crown. Like, I just think that she's worked herself into that sort of Dolly Parton role of Christmas. Like, Dolly Parton is thought of as like the sweet matriarch of American music or whatever. I think that somehow Mariah has like forced herself upon that throne and may never come down from it. Cause especially now that she's like, I think it was really, really wise on the part of her and her like creative management team or whatever to be like, no, embrace the memes.
They went all in on Christmas.
Embrace this and embrace the memes. And I just feel like that took her to that level. So
plus I think there's room enough for both Kelly Clarkson and
it's a wide spectrum, I guess.
As they say in Hamilton, the world is wide enough for both of them. But I do think that Kelly has really made a play.
Does she have a recent Christmas release?
Recent-ish, okay. I think. I think Mariah, obviously, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like, no one will ever top that. But Kelly has done a lot of, like, original Christmas songs, and I think they're all bangers. And if that's a thing that kids are still saying, I don't know. But they're all really good. If you haven't listened, tune in.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to give that one a listen. Also, a quick note, the classic I'll Be Home for Christmas. Ask your favorite radio station to play it because half of that song's royalties are contributed to the American Heart Association. Did you know that?
No.
I did not.
That's fantastic.
Do you have to request a specific version?
No, it wouldn't be because it's the songwriter who gets the credit. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't
in
matter
theory,
who's
all
singing
covers should, I would think, pay royalty.
So, each radio play is like a fraction of a cent. So not a lot, but it adds up. And about $3.3 million has gone to the AHA from that song. So
that's not nothing.
It's not nothing. And I like I'll Be Home for Christmas. That's a classic.
It is, for sure.
It is. I like it.
Stay tuned for more of our discussion coming up on Holiday O Rama.
And now, two Bostonians read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas,
when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below.
When what to my wondering eyes did appear, a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
On Tommy, on Joey, on Affleck, on Damon.
On Brady, on Bird, and on Damon Wayans.
Is Damon Wayans from Boston?
We claim him. We claim
him. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Okay, hold on. I think we get the point. Let's just skip to the end, all right?
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Go Pats, baby.
Go Pats! So, It's the holiday season, and we all love holiday parties, and we need some good ideas for a holiday party. And I could think of no one better to ask this than Holiday Harry. He is the holiday socialite. Holiday Harry, how's it going today?
Hello, Andrew. It's me, Holiday Harry. I'm out here on the streets walking to my next holiday event. You'll have to excuse me. I am 15 parties deep tonight, and they are chaotic, but they are fun. It is the season. 'Tis the season, my boy.
'Tis the season indeed. So tell us about the best party you've been to tonight.
Wow. Oh, that's a good one. So I would say it was at the Met. I went to the Met, and there I was, me, Santa, Jack Frost, and Cher. And we were just kicking it back, having a good old time.
That's quite the rundown. Santa, Jack Frost, and Cher.
Yes, they were having a spirited discussion about festive holiday sweaters.
Oh, really? Okay. What are your thoughts on festive holiday sweaters?
Well, you toe a fine line between tacky and garish, but, I think that holiday sweaters can be done right. You just can't make them too silly.
You can't make them too silly. That's true. Now, I've heard that you've run into quite a list of folks at your holiday parties. Who would you say is the most famous person that you've come into contact with at a holiday party?
Oh, boy, this is a tough one. Look, the Easter Bunny frequents my gatherings.
Really?
Yeah, yes. I mean, he's more of a springtime guy, but he's been frequenting a lot more of the winter ones. I would say Kevin Costner. Costner, yes, he's been a part of it. He's been there. Draft Day. Did you see that movie?
I did see that movie. It's about my Cleveland Browns, so of course I had to see it.
No.
Now, Holiday Harry, when we're thinking about having a great holiday party, you have to think about the food. What is the best food to bring to a holiday party?
Well, these days, holiday parties used to be pretty standard for food. A lot of finger foods, a lot of hors d'oeuvres, if you will, Andrew. But nowadays, everybody's got dietary restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to provide many things. You need to provide one of each meat. I found providing one of each meat at a party really just it sets the night up for success. And then you've got folks who don't eat meat or choose not to, so you've got to have a tofu or a vegetable based thing. It's part of the holiday success story. You want variance, you want variety.
Love it. You do need variety at a holiday party.
And you need Costner. Right. Costner and variety are they make a party pretty great.
So you've been to 15 parties just today. Are you on your way to another one coming up next?
Yes, I am. That's the role that comes with the job. I am the man of the holidays. I have to make sure that all holidays are represented. So I just got done with a Hanukkah party, and now I'm going to a Kwanzaa-based celebration. It's going to be fantastic. And then after the Kwanzaa-based celebration, I believe I'm going to some sort of after party. It's got a lot of people that are going to be there. The Tooth Fairy, Fat Joe. It's going to be a really star-studded event.
The Tooth Fairy and Fat Joe. Okay. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine that party. So if someone's throwing their first holiday party and they're a little nervous, what's like a tip that you'd give them?
That's a really good question, Andrew. What you want to do is you want to... Hey, I'm walking here. It's Holiday Harry. Don't you recognize me? Oh, hey, is that you, Tom Selleck? Hi, Tom. Good to see you. Sorry, that's my friend Tom Selleck. He's at a lot of holiday parties I go to also. Very famous, very, very wealthy. So what I would say, Andrew, is, you got to put yourself in the mind of your holiday guest. Does your guest going to want to open something? Are they gonna wanna watch a Christmas film in the background, and perhaps a Yuletide log on a screen, that sort of thing? Or if you're going the more upscale route, like I do, you make sure that you've got plenty of good holiday food, a live band. Carlos Santana will be performing tonight.
Wow.
That's a great example. Yes, very smooth, very nice.
I see what you did there.
No, you've got to have some form of entertainment, and look, the attendees, it's everything. You've got to have people that are going to jive and flow together. I remember I was there, Christmas 1996. Liam and Noel from Oasis hate each other. got invited to the same party. How do you think that went?
I don't know what happened.
It was okay. But yeah, you get it though. Like it could be a rough time if the guests don't get along.
I got it. That's true.
And look, some people consider the Yule log channel with the logs burning on the screen. You've seen this, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen? Okay, great. So you know, some people don't like that.
Really?
Frosty hates it. Fire bad. He's like Frankenstein. Did you know that? He's very Frosty and Frankenstein, not a lot of difference. Frosty gets around, he's all holly jolly until he's fighting. Fire. It's just crazy.
You've met everyone, haven't you? Is there anyone you haven't met that you'd like to meet still?
Charlie XCX.
Charlie XCX. Okay.
Yes, I've just been wanting to have a brat Christmas. I have not met Guy Fieri. I also want to have a brat Christmas. These are things that I have not been able to do.
You could have a brat brought Christmas.
Charlie, Guy, call me.
Holiday Harry, he's our holiday socialite. Thank you for stopping by on your busy evening.
Thank you, Andrew. Tom Selleck, good to see you again.
Well, you know, it's been a rough year. Everything going on in the world, everything going on in the news. Being a public health worker is just so rough right now. I mean, you've got diseases, so much information that people need to hear that we have to be able to tell them. I feel like I've just been kind of a public health Scrooge this year. Who are you?
Oh, hello there. Don't be frightened. I'm Eliza Pritchard, once of Mulberry Street, long ago. I was but 9 years old when the sickness came. It took half our street in a fortnight. I lived in a tiny room above the cobbler's shop. 5 families shared one pump of water, and we thought ourselves lucky until the summer of 1849 when cholera swept through New York. The doctors blamed bad air. Mama said it was Daddy's farts, but it wasn't the air at all. It was the water. I was just 9 when I took my last sip.
But why are you here?
I am the ghost of public health past, you Scrooge of a man.
I get it. So we got the ghosts here now to tell me about public health past. What's next? You're going to tell me there's a ghost of public health present too?
Yeah. Hi, I'm ghost of public health present. Yeah.
Okay. So you're present. So you understand what I'm saying about how things are so bad right now.
You think they're bad?
Yeah.
You think they're bad? He thinks they're bad. He thinks they're bad. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay. So I take it you've got some stories to share too then.
I haven't seen my child in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Because I'm so busy. I'm constantly doing things. Like every day I'm doing things everywhere. Like you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. Okay.
Okay. I guess I wouldn't get it, but I mean, it can't be getting any worse in the future, right? I mean, it's got to get better at some point. Hopefully, there's not a ghost of public health future too.
It is me, the ghost of public health future.
Oh, okay. Well, you sound scary right off the bat. Tell me, public health gets better in the future.
You're kidding me, man. It's pretty bad here, too. It's really bleak. I'm sitting here worried about if people are going to get vaccinated or not. I have a question for the little cholera girl. What else was going on back then?
The streets were full of horses, waste, and garbage, and the air smelled of smoke and sewage. Are they still dumping waste in the streets in the present?
It's better. It's better now than it was for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, like, we don't have cholera much.
That's what I died of. I hear you have vaccines now. Marvelous things.
Well, yes, we do have vaccines now.
You know, in my day, prevention meant sleeping with a clove of garlic under your pillow and hoping for the best.
What about in the future? How are vaccines handled in the future?
We simply take them in pill form. There are no shots anymore. Can you imagine? It's just, ew.
Okay, well, that's better, right?
Look, there are trade-offs. Do we, have some of the diseases of yesteryear, polio, cholera? No, we've moved past that. Do we have new things, like a new disease that people may not have heard of is laughing coyote disease?
Laughing coyote disease? What is that?
Oh, come on. It's in the name.
So you get infected, then you just start laughing like a coyote?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Who's that?
Andrew, it's me, the ghost of John Lennon.
The ghost of John Lennon is here. What are you doing here?
This all seems pretty dark, but don't worry. The past, present, and future are just always in flux and can change. You should always do what's right for public health. What I really want to tell you, though, is imagine all the good public health work you could do. Imagine things getting better. It's easy if you try.
You have done so much, Andrew. There are sewers, clean water, vaccines, health inspectors who chase away the invisible dangers. Why, you've turned death into life and sorrow into science. I visited Christmas to remind you your work began with children like me, and it still saves children every day. Remember when you wash your hands or pour a glass of clean water? That's your own little miracle of Christmas past.
You know, now that Eliza mentions it, we maybe we should give ourselves more credit. We did come up with, you know, the COVID vaccine. We came up with that really quickly. We saved so many lives with that. We have people out in the community that we've never had out there before, community health workers that are helping people connect to resources.
They provide good examples, you know. We in the future, we were able to learn from all these things, and all of our public health technologies are even better. We've learned from the past into putting them into new strategies, and public health, if I'm being honest, is stronger than it ever has been before.
Wow. Thank you so much for your perspective and for changing my mind.
And now a segment we're calling Brostradamus, where our resident college kids, Brentley and Chadstopher, make predictions for the new year. Take it away, guys. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys again. You guys look good.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Working out? You working out, Brentley?
Yeah.
You lift? You lift, bro?
I lift, bro. Do you lift, bro?
I lift, bro.
Why do we not live together?
We gotta do that.
We gotta live.
Gym.
My prediction, I would say this year, more people are probably going to go to the doctor than ever before.
Oh, you really? You go to the doctor?
I think they'll go to the doctor, man. I mean, I went to the doctor a couple times.
You did? You went to the doctor?
Yeah.
You okay? Are you okay, bro?
I'm okay, bro. It was like a routine thing.
Oh.
They were like a little concerned, but like, you know,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
My mom says I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, I want you to be. I don't want to miss you, bro.
Moms are good. Yeah, I miss
don't
you
want
too,
anything to
man.
happen. I don't want
Have you think you? Yeah.
What's gonna happen in 2026? The penny's gonna go away, bro. Bro, I'm gonna miss the penny.
Bro, what about?
Oh, R.I.P. the penny.
How are we gonna make wishes, bro?
Oh man, how are we gonna make change?
Okay, we're gonna have to like
Dude.
wish upon a star.
Wish upon a star. I don't even.
I'm not
see
even
stars.
awake for the stars.
I've never seen a star before, man. I don't know how I'm gonna make my wishes, man. The penny.
The penny, bro. Oh, that's tough. Well,
I know.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, AB. I think that the mobile health will become more popular than ever. You know, like
Mobile health. What is mobile health?
You know, like the health centers on wheels. You know, like a food truck, but for like, you know, health. They don't they don't serve cheeseburgers in health, but they serve health.
Dude, what if they did though? Like that would be awesome.
Man, I'd go.
Okay, I think, dude, for the 68th year in a row, bro, no one will out pizza the Hut. God, I love pizza, bro.
Oh, pizza.
Oh my God, pizza. Extra cheese.
Oh, extra cheese.
Dude, what do you eat on your pizza?
Basics, bro. Sauce,
Basics.
bread, cheese.
Well, you got to have those, man. That's pizza.
Yeah, man. I'm just call me Basic Brentley. You know, they call me
Dude,
Basic Brentley.
You're not basic, bro.
Okay, you're not basic either. Chadstopher, you're the best. I think, you know, on a sadder thought, I think that ticks and mosquitoes, well, they're still gonna be here.
God, I hate ticks.
Me too. And you're gonna want to
mosquitoes.
watch out for those guys. You know,
Ugh. Yeah, gotta watch out for them.
literal bloodsuckers, bro.
They're sucking blood, man.
Yeah, they're just like the Chi Epsilon Phi.
Ugh, can't stand those guys. Okay, dude, last prediction for the new year.
I'm listening.
The Cleveland Browns are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Bro, no. Bro, no. Come on now.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. All right. New prediction. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl.
Brother, have you watched a football game before? Have you seen what the Bengals...
Not this year. Not this year, bro.
My God, bro.
Okay.
No,
So not that one
bad.
either?
It's real bad out there for both the teams.
Okay. The Ohio State Buckeyes will win the national championship.
Ding, 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 bro.
There
That's
we go.
what I'm talking about.
That's what's going to happen.
That's what's talking about there.
Love it. So we have Jessica and Amanda here. We're going to talk about some of the worst gifts we've ever received. And we also have a list of some Reddit stories. You know, the internet is a great place to find some pretty tragic stories. So we've got some bad Christmas gifts.
Let's see. My children's father 1 year gave me a used lipstick,
Oh, really?
and that was it. That's all I got for Christmas that year.
Wow.
Where did they find this?
It was on the floor of a Walmart. He said our toddler picked it up, so he just went ahead and then put it in my stocking.
So sentimental.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That was the
Wow.
nicest thing he ever gave me besides our children.
Can you top that, Amanda?
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season.
No, my worst has, but I wouldn't even consider it a worst. It's been socks, and I've always used the socks that I've gotten for Christmas. So
A useful gift.
yeah, people always make fun of socks. It's such a bad gift. No, I always need socks, and everybody uses them. I hope.
Were they used socks?
No, they were not used.
Okay.
So already better.
That's
than
a
yours.
bonus. New socks. From Reddit here, we had a secret Santa gift exchange at work, and one of my coworkers totally blew it off. I, on the other hand, had gone to a lot of effort for something unique and spent a little more than the $25 max. Came time to open my gift bag, and I received a partial roll of toilet paper that was removed that morning from the bathroom.
Ooh.
So, similar level of thought went into it as yours, Jessica. So,
Were you both? I wouldn't want to touch either. Use lipstick, use toilet paper.
another one here, another one from Reddit. I witnessed my mom get the worst gift ever one year. My father bought her a cane from the drugstore. She didn't need a cane. She asked for hiking poles since she's part of a hiking group. He fully expected her to go hiking with a granny cane.
I see.
Well, he tried.
The connection wasn't. But is that an excuse every year for husbands or boyfriends? Oh, he tried. That's okay, guys. He tried.
I'd walk around with a cane though. I'd like.
He couldn't have
bedazzle it.
Googled walking sticks.
No.
Walking sticks versus cane.
I could have just gone outside and got a big stick.
That would be less embarrassing than a cane.
Hopefully not all of these are about husbands who are doing it. Yeah, I think there's some other ones that aren't going to reflect poorly on all
We might have
husbands.
to change the title of the show.
We
in
might.
case.
We might. Okay, so here's another one online. My aunt hates me and my sister. She would give us gift cards to Pizza Hut. This was great. We didn't have a lot of money and couldn't afford it as a family. We would use these gift cards she would give us, but they would be the change left over from her using it.
Oh.
So it would be a $50 card, but have like $3 left on it. Once I had to call my parents to come pay for the pizza that we bought, thinking it had $50 like it said. So a little communication would have gone a long way on something like that.
See, this would have been funny for the white elephant, but it would only be funny if the person knew that there wasn't $50 on it. Then it would have been like, oh, haha.
As a joke, yeah.
Yeah, if it was something like a $20 limit.
Another one, this guy I dated in college got me a framed photo of himself for Christmas. I thought it was a joke. It was not.
No, I would do that.
This is, I was
would
gonna
do
say,
that.
this sounds like something I would do too.
I would absolutely put my face on a mug, and everyone gets that for Christmas.
Yeah, why not?
Like I must be a Leo.
People have been doing that with shirts. It'll have somebody's name and a whole bunch of, like a big collage of them, and it's a gift.
It's a gift. That's true. A former friend re-gifted a book I had given them back to me. She tried to play it off like she had just bought me the same book, but it had my handwritten note on the inside cover, which she obviously hadn't seen because she had not even cracked the book open.
Wow.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
But was the book like a meaningful gift in the first place? It obviously, unless you're a reader, but.
It says the book was Ready Player One, and no, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, that's not
This
a
is
master
telling.
gift. There's just a lot of inconsiderate people.
Yeah. Be considerate when giving gifts, you know.
This was a
put a little effort
Kardashians
in.
episode too. Kendall got an iPad and she regifted the iPad back to Rob, who gave her the iPad. And it was
Thank you.
that was a whole plot line for a whole episode.
Interesting. Okay, I got one more here. The year that the Nintendo 64 came out, it was all that me and my brothers wanted for Christmas. We rented a system from Blockbuster every chance we got. Fast forward to Christmas morning, and a Nintendo box is under the tree. We thought maybe my parents had gotten a used one or something, and we were beyond excited to open that up. We saw the tag was from our grandparents. We popped open the lid, and sitting inside was a typewriter, an electric typewriter. My grandfather thought we could use it to work on our typing skills in a Nintendo box. All three of us were devastated.
That's mean.
That's mean.
So who has the Nintendo? If it came in a Nintendo box, the grandparents?
It almost feels deliberate. Like,
Why didn't you wrap it so they can't see the box?
I don't know, but they saw it and they assumed, and it was something else.
We're going to track down all these people and buy them really nice gifts because I feel bad.
Because I think a typewriter would be a nice, like, sentimental gift for somebody, but not if you were already excited.
You were a
Well,
hipster
and
and
these
Well, a
were
bunch of
kids.
kids.
Yeah,
a bunch
these
of
were kids.
10-year-old
I
kids.
loved playing with typewriters when I was a kid. But if I wanted a Nintendo, I'd be really angry.
Especially if you knew, like, they always go out and rent the Nintendo, like, they love it so much. Like, you feel like maybe there
I'm
was
still
some
not
intent
past.
there.
How did they get the box then?
There's something weird going on with this story.
There's more to that story.
When could you rent game systems at Blockbuster?
You know, I've rented games at Blockbuster before, but I haven't never rented a game system.
I don't know about this
Blockbuster
story.
doesn't
There's a
exist
lot of
anymore,
flaws.
does it?
Huh? No.
No.
But I never recall a time where you could rent a game system.
You know, I bet you could, though. I bet you could.
Maybe
I bet
a
you
small
could.
town or
I remember
something.
like a DS. I think you could rent a DS. I don't know about anything else though.
I'm going to Google this later.
I could be making.
Andrew, did you say what your worst gift was?
I didn't.
Hard to think on the spot.
I don't know what the worst gift I've received was, but an interesting story is basically every year my mother-in-law gets me the same thing, and it's kind of a joke because I never open it. I get like a checkers game that's Cleveland Browns themed. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan.
Me
And-
too. It's
Oh, you are
you.
too.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
feel
yeah, we'll commiserate later. So I get it, and it was almost a joke the second time because it was like, oh, I got this for you last year, and now it's just like a running gag, like I'm gonna get it every year.
Okay.
She
So-
doesn't even like.
I like traditions.
Put some.
though.
I mean, there's other gifts too sometimes, but it's not like that's the only thing I get. But
It's a predictable gift. I like consistency.
It is. It is.
And now we have a real holiday treat for you. Here singing his new hit single, Fit for Christmas in Miami, with help from a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, Pitbull.
White Christmas? Nah, baby, you a Pitbull. It's a worldwide Christmas. Let's go! Yo, my Christmas lights ain't never going dim. Welcome, little mommy, to my Christmas gym. Rudolph doing deadlifts, Santa doing squats. Tiny Tim boxing up toys for tots. Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. In Miami. Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. In Miami. I was up in the gym getting jacked like Frostbite. Knockoff earrings at a discount cost. Hot cocoa in the Poconos, lifting that mistletoe. Jingle all the way on VHS video. Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. In Miami. Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. Get it, John?
It's me, the ghost of John Lennon. Wow, Pitbull, you're doing it. You're getting fit in Miami. It's unbelievable, man. South Beach, bringing the heat. I'm from London, though. I'm actually from Liverpool. Liverpool, we don't take no fools.
Yeah.
John Lennon, famous rapper. Hey, imagine a dope song. Pitbull, John Lennon, 2025.
Dale.
I'm just here to tell you, man. This is all just a dream in your imaginary cortex state. That's the thing. Don't look it up. It's not good. Who knew it was possible? I'm John Lennon.
Sand in our toes, that's what we do. Got holiday games, player one, player two. Got holiday shots, but we're not at the bar. Vaccines lined up, reppin' MMR. Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. In Miami. Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. In Miami. Presents wrapped, elephant white. Grinching like my shirt, 2 sizes too tight. Goose is getting fat and a penny's bad luck. Got coal in my stocking, cause I don't give a Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. In Miami. Fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas, fit for Christmas. In Miami. Merry Christmas, everybody.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a holiday music quiz. Many of the questions may already have been discussed today, so those will be easy ones. But let's see who knows more about holiday music. Got a few.
You're going down, Watson.
Oh, okay.
Trash talk is welcome.
You suck, Zach. Wait, no.
That was the wrong person. So the first section here is some multiple choice. If you know the answer, just shout it out.
Okay. Do we have to wait for all the answers?
Yes, let's wait for all 4 answers.
Okay.
Just to be fair, and then shout it out.
Okay.
Some will be easy and some may not be easy. We'll see.
Okay.
Question 1. Which holiday classic was written as an advertising jingle for Montgomery Ward Department Store? Was it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Jingle Bell Rock, Frosty the Snowman, or Jingle Bells?
I'm going to go Frosty.
I'm going to Jingle Bell Rock.
You're both wrong.
What?
It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Really?
It was written by Johnny Marks based on the 1939 story Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which was published by Montgomery Ward Company. So that's theirs.
Okay.
How about that?
How about that? How
It was
about
an
that?
advertising jingle. Next question. No one will know this one based on what we've already said. Which song written in the 1990s is one of the few modern holiday songs to be added to the holiday song canon and now hits the charts every holiday season? Is it Feliz Navidad, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Susie Snowflake, or Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow?
Then we both know. All I want for you.
Christmas is you.
Yeah,
Same.
that was an easy
We are-
one.
we are
That
matched.
was an easy one. It was released in 1994, and it continues to be one of Mariah's best-selling singles and inspired her to release a children's book in 2015 called All I Want for Christmas Is You. How about that? There's a children's
I didn't
book.
even know there's a book.
I think I heard once that like the royalties she makes from that song, she never has to do anything again
I
forever.
would imagine. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's every year.
There,
It's such a reliable source of income, you know?
I heard an anecdote on another podcast I listened to that they said that they asked Mariah after Katy Perry went to space. They're like, "Do you like? What do you think about that? Like, do you need like? Would you like to do that?" And Mariah Carey's like, "No." what? Like, it's like kind of with the energy of like, "Honey, my money's on the ground." Like,
So 2 things that are unrelated to anything. They also asked Taylor Swift that recently with her. With, like,
why are
the
people asking women this?
I don't know, but she had a very similar reaction. Like, no, like, why would I want to do that? But fun fact, I'm not the hugest fan of Katy Perry for many reasons, not just because of her feud with T Swift. But one thing I do really like about her is that she may still, I don't know, she had a cat named Kitty Purry, and I think that that's just genius. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that.
side
Like
note.
that. All right, next question. This will be a fun one. Which of these celebrities is not mentioned in Adam Sandler's The Hanukkah Song?
Okay.
Is it Leonard Nimoy, Goldie Hawn, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or Harrison Ford? Kristen.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
It is Ruth Bader Ginsburg is correct.
Okay. Yeah, I had genuinely no clue. I was trying to remember like all the references.
There's
I'm
a
like,
lot of
Goldie
names.
Hawn was in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
the
got
others
it.
were all
she's
listed.
She's a quarter Jewish.
I
Not
see.
too shabby. Not too shabby. That's
Or something about like put
Jeez.
them together. That's a fine looking Jew or something like
Yep,
that. She might
yep.
be that
Yeah,
reference.
It's
too.
one of
Yes.
those. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember which line. Yeah. Okay. Which of the following Christmas songs is the oldest? Baby, It's Cold Outside, I'll Be Home for Christmas, All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, or Winter Wonderland? And of course, they're all very old, so this is going to be a tough one. But what do you think is the oldest of those?
I think it's All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, only because that's like my grandpa used to play that for me when I was little.
So I'm not gonna match you because I don't think that's fun radio. But I think it's that too. I'm like, this seems like the clearly you've been tricked answer. I gotta feel like in the case that we're being tricked on that, I will pick I'll Be Home for Christmas. I know it was sung in one of the old black and white or early color movies, but you're probably right. But I'm gonna go I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Oh, unfortunately, it was Winter Wonderland.
Jesus.
Winter Wonderland
That's
was
crazy.
written in 1934 and has been covered by hundreds of artists.
Mhm.
I'll Be Home for Christmas was published in 1943. Baby, It's Cold Outside and All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth were both written in 1944. So,
Let's like walking in a winter wonderland.
yes.
We should have known that because we wanted to do a public health theme of walking in a winter waterland. So I'm really disappointed on our behalf.
We don't know much about Christmas music.
No, that was a hard one.
basic.
I mean, those
I
were
mean,
all
you the
old
Hanukkah
songs.
song. Good on you.
All right. Well, which of these is the best-selling Christmas album of all time in the
boy.
United States? Of
Okay.
all time.
Of all time.
Is it A Charlie Brown Christmas, Elvis's Christmas album, Mannheim Steamroller Christmas, or Christmas by Michael Bublé? I would say four heavy hitters here. They all could be right, but only one of them is. Which is the best-selling Christmas album of all time?
I feel like the Charlie Brown one is like, it's like, this is the clear trick that could be correct, but I don't know if it's correct. I feel like the smart money is Elvis. Because if it's
I
Mannheim
just don't want it to be Mannheim Steamroller.
Not a
and
fan?
No.
I don't get that.
Neither
if
do
it
I.
If it is, I don't understand. I could understand literally every other album. What do you want to go with?
I mean, I want it to be Charlie Brown,
Okay.
but so that would probably be my pick. But I fear that it's Mannheim Steamroller.
I'm going to go Elvis.
It's Elvis.
Okay.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Elvis has sold over 13 million copies in the
He
United
just has
States.
a sneaky like bit, you know what I mean? Like I'm like again, this could be the red herring false big artist thing, but I'm like Elvis, and in his heyday, you just know like
I mean, Blue Christmas is you can't escape
Bublé's
it.
cover of Blue Christmas is fantastic on that album that you referenced. I have that album on vinyl as well. Bublé, of course.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the biggest like modern day Christmas.
Yeah.
So again, we've already mentioned this, so this will be an easy one. Who recorded a Christmas album with the Muppets? Kristen, you don't even need an A, B, C, D. Who was it?
Who was it, Kristen?
John Denver.
It was John Denver. Well, let's do a lightning round, which is going to be similar. Just I'm not going to give you four choices. You just got to fill in the blank. See
Okay.
how quick we can do it. Which Christmas song backed a famous dance scene in the hit film Mean Girls? Which Christmas song?
No.
I want
Do we
to
have any
say it
Mean-
was
Mean Girls fans
Yeah,
here?
it was. I think it was Jingle Bell Rock. Or okay,
Jingle
yes.
Bell Rock is correct. Good job.
Good one.
What did my true love send to me on the 6th day of Christmas?
Is it 6? It's not 3 drum. It's 3 drummers drumming 6 turtle doves.
Ladies dancing.
2 turtle doves. It's 2 to 6 ladies dancing. You're right.
No, it's
No.
6 geese a laying.
Oh, there's far too many birds
are-
in that song.
Yeah,
that
why
one
are
of
there
my
so many
many-
birds?
It's really the 12 birds of Christmas.
It
It's
is.
almost like you know.
Jerry, why are there so many birds?
And who
What do you
wants,
mean? What do you mean, birds?
who wants that many birds? Like that is far too many.
Too many birds. There's too many.
Thank you, Jerry.
Who released the 2011 album Under the Mistletoe?
Is that Kelly
I want to say
Clarkson?
it's Kelly Clarkson.
No, it's not.
The mistletoe. Male or female?
It's a male pop artist.
Michael
2011.
Bublé.
Under the Mistletoe? No. I'm pretty sure they have a song called that on the album too.
So does Kelly Clarkson, by the way.
Oh.
That's why I guessed that.
Male, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Connick Jr.
No, it's Justin Bieber.
I about guess Justin Timberlake, but
Sorry,
I
that
don't
was
know.
aggressive.
Did you boo Justin
I
Bieber?
went,
Yeah,
ugh.
but yeah.
Next up, how many laws are after the fa in Deck the Halls?
8.
9.
8 is the correct answer. Good job. You
That's
got
not
it in.
fair. You know I can't do
I've got
math.
one right answer. This is my first right answer.
That's not true. You've
I'll-
gotten other ones.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
got Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah,
That's
that's, right.
true.
I forgot about.
That's true.
I forgot about Elvis.
In which Christmas song is Santa encouraged to, quote, hurry down the chimney tonight?
Santa Baby.
Good one.
Got it. Santa Baby.
Came to mind as you said it.
Which member of the Beatles wrote Wonderful Christmas Time?
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney. She's got it. She's got you.
My brain does not work that fast on anything. You could ask me if they like, what did you eat today? And I'd be like, let's think about that.
Wrong.
That's a thinker.
All right, the last section here is fill in the missing Christmas song lyrics.
Okay.
So I'm going to say a lyric and then I'm going to say blank. And when I say blank, then fill in what should come next, okay? First one. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some blank.
Caroling.
Caroling.
Zach got it first.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Zach.
Thank you.
Next up.
You'd have to get prepared.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day,
You
blank.
gave it
You gave
away.
I think
I
you
always
both.
thought it should be like the very next day you tore it apart just for like the
yeah.
rhyme scheme. But so for
That
a long
sounds
time I
better.
sang it that way. But
Yeah.
That sounds better. You should
does sound
You
better.
should have wrote and performed the song because that would be better.
well, when Taylor re-releases, which I'm really pushing for, especially since I said not nice things about her initial, I think she should redo that and re-release that song, and I'll ask her to change the lyrics.
There you go. We'll see if that happens. Next Christmas season, maybe. All right, next up. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, blank.
I brought some corn for popping.
Brought some corn for popping.
Look at you. You're doing
There
great.
you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next up. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas just like the ones I used to know, where the blank.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen to something. Sleigh bells, in the snow.
You
Yeah.
got it. Good job, Zach.
I'm going to be in trouble. We watch that movie every Christmas. It's like our holiday tradition, and I should know that. But if you ask me the lyrics to the song about sisters, I've got that. But
We'll see if that's coming up. Spoiler alert, it's not. Next up, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again, blank.
Candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
There you go.
what even is that song?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Really? I think I listened to too many like current songs. I don't know the classics
Oh.
except for the Muppets.
I'd say it's been a pretty good split here on these questions. You
Zach's
guys
really got me
you're
on
both
the
getting them.
lyrics.
The lyrics thing is it's really I've found what a lot of my brain space is being used on. Like, oh, that's where that went.
All right, last question. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never blank?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about when
Brought-
Harry met Sally.
Brought to mind.
You got it. Brought to
job.
mind.
Auld Lang
Well
Syne.
done.
Right. That's right. Good job, guys.
I literally had to like get in my head and I'm like, oh, okay, there it is.
I just think about Billy Crystal like asking questions about that song. Like, what does it even mean? Should we forget our friends? Or
It's
should we
for
remember
old
that we
time's sake.
Right, exactly. I mean, again, I know that this is not the movie podcast, but I do watch When Harry Met Sally every New Year's Eve. And that's a very pivotal scene. There's a conversation about that song. So
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie. I do like
Is that
the
a
song.
public health movie? Can we work that in? I'd like that to be a
Well,
public
Zach's
health
got an
movie.
idea for a public health movie podcast
Public health at
episode.
the movies. It's happening next year. Catch the spirit.
do you think that there are any public health Christmas songs? Spoiler alert, I do.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
which one?
What you got?
So on the Muppets Christmas album, there's a song called Alfie the Christmas Tree. And I mean, like a lot of Christmas songs. I know this is a non-denominational podcast, but there are some like Christian elements to the song. But basically, it's about a tree in the woods who loves nature and loves bugs and animals, and also loves the story of Christmas with Santa and with Jesus. And it always makes me cry because it's so sweet. Because like as they're sort of leading into the musical portion, it's just John Denver like narrating. And he says something about like this Christmas, in your Christmas prayers, say a prayer for the wind and the water and the wood and those who live there too. And like I said, I always cry. But it's so beautiful. And I think that's why like I love public health and I love trees. And that's why I don't ever want to print flyers, was because of Alfie the Christmas tree. And that's what will always.
No, that's a
will
message I
always-
can get behind. No more flyers ever, please.
There's been a lot of John Denver talk. I wasn't expecting so much John Denver. but
Yeah.
we like John Denver.
He was pivotal in my growing up.
I grew up with Jim
Christmas.
Colorado.
Jim Colorado. I'm not familiar.
He's like a knockoff John Denver, Jim Colorado. Almost good place. Virginia. Yeah, something like that. That was the lyric.
Almost good place. Virginia.
And I feel like we avoided copyright infringement with that version.
Oh,
so
we did.
I feel like,
Oh, we definitely did.
We talked a little bit about, Thanksgiving really only having Adam Sandler's Thanksgiving song. And New Year's, really, I mean, I think New Year's has a few songs.
Auld Lang Syne.
Auld Lang
Yeah.
Syne, yep. mhm.
Also, like, what are you doing New Year's Day? It's a good one, too. There are a few other songs just called New Year's Day or New Year's, something about New Year's. Taylor Swift has one. Lovely. So I'm just wondering, like, do you think that some of these holidays need more songs?
Would that
I do.
help them? Yeah, they might.
I do. Yeah, I do. I think there needs to be around like the major holidays, like, Halloween has like not as big of a list because
The Monster Mash,
the Monster Mash is great. Ghostbusters also.
I feel like the Harry Potter movies have really boosted and like Nightmare Before Christmas, maybe Halloween Town.
The Harry Potter movies and specifically the Harry Potter estate need to figure out which holiday it wants to attach to.
It's true.
I'm pretty upset with how ABC has helped. Specifically, I don't know what they're called. They're Freeform, I think is their name now. It used to be ABC Family. They really like put the like, oh, you know, part of one of the Harry Potter movies happens at Christmas, so let's play them all at Christmas. And a lot of people associate Harry Potter with, and I'm like, no.
They just needed an excuse to play the Harry Potter movie.
Yeah, and quite frankly, wizards and magic, like that's more of a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
They should stay at Halloween. Keep out of my Christmas, please.
Well, some of the books do have very like pivotal Christmas
scenes.
events, like the Yule Ball, Harry's first Christmas at Hogwarts. I mean, they're a big deal. So I get it. I mean, but I do agree. I think the music lends itself better to Halloween.
You know, there are a lot of good Christmas movie soundtracks out there. Love Actually. And here's the fun thing about Love Actually for me. Also have it on vinyl. There's part of the Love Actually soundtrack that has zero zilch nada to do with the holidays. And so that is like in the vinyl setup of it, that is vinyl LP1. You know, that is side A, side B is like the non-Christmas stuff. And then when you get to side C, side D, it's more of the Christmas thing / the seminal Billy Mack holiday classic. It's so good. I love Bill Nighy. Nighy, I think that's how you say his name.
Did you say Bill Nye, like the science guy?
No, I'm so mad
There's
at
a
you.
Y on the end. It's either, I think it's Nye. I don't know. I've always just said Nighy, but I don't know.
I
if
say
that's right.
I know it's got to be wrong, but Bill, I love you. You were great as Billy Mack, and quite frankly, you've been great in so many other things too. Yeah, Billy Mack is so good in that movie. I love Love Actually. Love Actually is on my top 5.
You actually love Love Actually?
I actually love Love Actually. And people talk about now, it's like, oh, it hasn't really aged well. And I was just like,
It's perfection.
Yeah,
like
I was like, well, you're
perfection.
dumb.
I watch it every year while I wrap my holiday presents. And I've had to, since now we have like an earlier Christmas with my family that lives out of town, I have to watch the Ted Lasso Christmas now.
Ted Lasso Christmas is so I'll watch a couple Christmas show episodes, and Ted Lasso is always it's worked its way in there. Community has a good claymation episode where Abed is dreaming that they are claymation characters, and I think it's pretty good as well.
Yeah, I can't argue. Love Actually is like the best holiday soundtrack. I mean, if we're going old timey, again, I'll give a shout out to our family tradition. I think that the White Christmas soundtrack is pretty epic with sisters and the snow song about Vermont, and obviously like the title song. I was just going to bring up a particular Christmas special that I love that I'm not even sure where I could watch it anymore, but let me take you back. I think the year was 2010, Obama's first administration.
Play the harpsichord.
Obama was president. It was the height of the Daily Show and the Colbert Report. So Stephen Colbert did a holiday special on Comedy Central, and he didn't want to license any songs. So he had all these artists come on and sing original Christmas songs. Toby Keith was on it, Feist. John Legend sang the sexiest Christmas song about nutmeg that, you know, it's on my playlist. We listen to it all the time. But the highlight, and Jon Stewart came on and sang a song about Can I Interest You in Hanukkah? And so that's what I wanted to like circle back on the, does Hanukkah need better songs? Because I do feel like that one's really wonderful. Elvis Costello, did I say his name already?
I don't think so.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's just really good because he and Stephen Colbert had all these songs that they wrote together. There was a bear, because why wouldn't there be? But yeah, if you can find that anywhere, it's definitely worth the watch.
It was a special?
It was a special, yeah, a Colbert Christmas. He also sang a song about like, I think it's called like A Cold Christmas, where he wishes that his ex would freeze to death because she left him because her heart is cold. And so he's hoping that I think it's her new boyfriend. He's hoping that he freezes to death.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing says the holiday
like
season. Vengeance.
Well, I also like a few like vengeance themed Christmas songs.
Oh boy.
Fall Out Boy has one called You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
I like the reference though to the movie, The Christmas Story. That's one of my favorites.
And then it's not really vengeance-y, but Bleachers released a song in the last year or two called Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call. And it's really pretty, but it's also a little bit
Jack
little bit
Antonoff.
mean.
An underrated subgenre of Christmas music is vengeance.
Vengeance, vengeance music.
Maybe I had one more.
Vengeance core.
I think Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer could be vengeance too, depending on.
Yeah, depending on. I wonder what that
Who-
relationship was
Yeah.
like with the writer and his grandma.
There needs to be a sequel to that song.
I love
to
both my
explain some
grandmas.
things.
So, I want to ask you, in no particular order, what would be your top 4 or 5 Christmas movies? I'm going to ask you too, Andrew.
Oh, 4 or 5 is a lot.
Gosh,
But I mean, I would say A Christmas Story. We were just talking about. It's a Wonderful Life, classic, public domain, so they can play it as much as they want on the networks, which is why they do, because it's free. Elf, more modern one. Those are really the big 3 for me. Kristen,
Okay,
do you have
that's good.
any?
I mean, definitely Love Actually, Elf, Home Alone has sort of made its way back into like the rotation lately. I mean, for like I said, New Year's, it's always When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
It's a must. I love Hallmark Christmas movies. Like I will watch
Oh, no.
them day and day. Like literally nothing I love.
I would
more.
ask you which one, but I fear they're all the same.
I mean, yes. Do they all follow the same storyline? Yes. Do I still watch them?
Fear there are too many.
Can I just? I'm sorry, Andrew. I don't want to like poo-poo your favorites, but
Oh no, here we go. Which one?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh no, I will hear no slander of It's a Wonderful Life.
I don't like. I did not see it until much later in my life, so I will give you that. But like the idea I had of what this movie was about happens in like the last 15 minutes.
And that's what makes it so great. Is it's such a weirdly formatted story.
You just take a movie and then you put it in a weird format, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ghost of Jimmy Stewart is here. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Clarence.
Clarence, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Clarence?
I'm sorry, I will not be contributing to this portion of the.
That's fine.
I'm not saying I dislike it. I want to. It's my dad's favorite movie, and so like
The
I want
ending
to. I
is-
want to like it for
is
him. I just
wonderful.
don't get it.
The ending is wonderful, though.
It
at
is.
least-
That's
At
true.
least to me.
Yes.
Did you say your favorite?
No, I did not.
Go for it.
So in no particular order, there's some repeats here. So, Love Actually, Elf. I really enjoyed Violent Night with David Harbour from a couple years ago. That was so fun to see in theaters. And then I also enjoyed Mixed Nuts. I can't believe Mixed Nuts didn't make it in. Mixed Nuts is a movie that's recently made its way into my rotation. It's bonkers in the best way possible. I love bonkers. Die Hard is a nice watch. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I watch a lot of like Christmas. I mean, National Lampoon's Family Vacation. While it's not I wouldn't say it was like my top. Like it's definitely in the upper half of my favorites
it's a good
list. It's just a really good Christmas movie. Yeah, did I say Elf already? Again, Elf is one of my favorites. I mean, I still it boggles my mind every year. I'm like, this is the year. This is the year that when he flies off in the sleigh, when the Christmas spirit powers up the sleigh, this is the year that I will not get misty, like, or whatever. Nope. Every year. I'm just like, this is why you do it. This is why you watch it at Christmas. It's like, just a mess. I'm just a mess of a man.
Is Jimmy Stewart back for that?
This is why, Clarence, this is why you do it. I don't know what happened at the end there, but anyway, I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm missing a couple, but yeah, I do. So when December hits, I just do a ton of Christmas movies. Both I try to mix in new ones. There's some new for 2025 going into 2026 ones that are coming out. Have you seen some of the trailers for some of the new ones?
On Hallmark?
Okay, so no, just kidding. No shade. There are more than a couple good Hallmark Christmas movies. They don't get enough attention. Like I feel like they need to do. Hallmark should prop up their really good movies because they do have some in their library. So shout out to Hallmark. You do fill a need. So the one that looks pretty interesting, and I think it's a Prime movie, and I can't remember what it's called right now. I should have came prepared for this. But it's a movie where clearly the inspiration, at least at the start, is Home Alone. So it was almost as if when they were developing the script, they're like, what if we flip the premise of Home Alone on its head, and instead of leaving the kid behind.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
It's
they
Michelle
leave the
Pfeiffer.
mom. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, I knew it's a big actor. So they leave Michelle Pfeiffer behind as like the try-hard mom. Like she is literally this mom who is doing everything that, she's clearly trying to make Christmas perfect. And then her family, because they don't notice her as much as they should, leaves her. And then she just essentially goes AWOL and goes out. And I think that's fun. There are not a lot of fun looking ones. The Jonas Brothers Christmas special looks like it could be fun.
You'd think that would be up my alley, but I am not a Joe Bro fan.
My daughter loves the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, that's sweet.
She's a huge Jonas Brothers fan. So
you gotta watch the special.
We will be watching that one. Yes, for sure.
It's on Hulu, I believe. I saw it the other day. And I didn't watch it, but I saw it listed. But really, the slate this year is pretty small. I mean, there's one called The Baltimoreans, which is like an indie one that like there's a guy, I think the plot centers around a dentist. Or no, a guy has dental emergency surgery on the night where he's trying to rejoin his improv troupe because he's been like sober for like a full year, and he just wants to get back into improv, but then a dental like emergency happens. So him and this person he meets go on a quest. That sounds fun too. But outside of that, the slate this year, I haven't seen anything that's like popping,
There was one that came out on Prime a few years ago with Zoe Deutsch and I don't know the other actors' names. One of the women that was on Pretty Little Liars, and it's about two guys that like run into each other in the street. One's bought an engagement ring for his girlfriend, and the other one buys like a small pair of earrings, and then their boxes get mixed up, and so Zoe Deutsch thinks that her boyfriend's proposing, and he's not. And so then there's hijinks that ensue. But of course,
I didn't see this.
It's something about Tiffany's. I don't remember the name, but it's really well. And also, like, the actors are all like young and beautiful, and it's a cute sort of like holiday rom-com.
Just like all of us.
It
Young and
involves
beautiful.
baking, of course, like as most good holiday films do.
Yeah.
There's baking. There's
baking. Yeah. So
a love
no.
triangle. Love rectangle. I don't know. I don't really know what the proper terminology would be, but it's cute, and I highly recommend it.
The original Santa Claus, good movie. It's not in my top. Like, I rank it positively. It's not anywhere near the top of my list, but premise-wise, pretty solid. Unfortunately, its sequels have only done it damage. But like, if it just was a standalone. Oh, I forgot to list Jingle All the Way. You don't beat Jingle All the Way. It's so good. Turbo Man, Jamie.
I mean, not that this isn't important, but sort of like you said, what really makes a Christmas movie? Like, what makes a Christmas song? Like, does it just have to say the word Christmas? Does it just have to mention it?
I think it's both words and it's emotion.
Yeah.
I think it's got to put you can't have a Christmas song without, you can have a Christmas song without emotion, but I don't really care to hear those Christmas songs. And maybe that's why Baby It's Cold Outside doesn't really do anything for me, is that like, I don't really feel a particular way. It doesn't make me feel like the season is a special, bright thing the way that other songs do.
Well, if you're looking to feel sad with songs that mention Christmas, I have a few recommendations. Phoebe Bridgers has a song called So Much Wine. The lore is that Paul Mescal, who was her boyfriend at the time, sings backing vocals, and she only mentions Christmas, and it's a really sad one, but it's beautiful. Queen Taylor also has a song called 'Tis the Damn Season. Sorry, I don't know if I can say that word on the air, but it's about.
We'll check with our boss and see.
Yeah.
It's a song about like a holiday romance, just like a holiday situationship romance. Another classic, and then again New Year's Day, which is not Christmas, but really more about like, we had all the fun the night before, but like you're the person I want to be with like the next day, cleaning up all the mess. So I consider those among my holiday classics. Those are also sort of like my year-round listens, but just wanted to throw that out there too.
If I had to name that playlist, it would be Tears for Cheer. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, there you go.
It's called Holiday Night Lights on mine, just because they're like the sad songs that you listen to in the dark when you're feeling your feelings.
Songs to listen to in the dark.
Yeah. That could also be something very different.
Yeah, it could. I'm not putting my finger on it, but yeah.
On that note, I do want to say thank you so much, Kristin, for coming on and chatting
guys.
about holiday music.
Well, you are one of two podcasts that I listen to, so I'm very happy and feel very excited
That's high praise.
to be a part of it.
praise.
And I hope you'll have me back someday.
And thank you all for listening to Holiday O Rama 2025.
Ho, 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 fans.
Happy holidays.
Thank you for listening to the Health is Real podcast from Franklin County Public Health. We want to hear from you. Email us your thoughts at fcph@franklincountyohio.gov, and we might respond on a future episode of Health is Real. And also be sure to follow FCPH on all social media platforms for the latest updates.